Hello, gamers. Welcome. We have a special guest. This is Anderson. He's one of our fabulous video editors. And you're from Taiwan.
Yes.
Visiting us from Taiwan right now.
Yes.
Show off your hat.
Oh, right here. Is it clear? It says I love Taiwan.
I think it's clear. All right. Yeah. Welcome, Anderson. I'm so glad you could be here for this, to join us as we go into this wizarding Hogwarts.
Thanks for inviting me. I'm super excited. I've heard so many things about Hogwarts. It's a nice school.
Actually, it's not. People die frequently. People should not send kids there. It's not safe. Well,
it's like a dream school.
I mean, is it really
like
more dangerous than Harvard?
Nobody got eaten by his giant snake at Harvard.
That we know of.
If we know of, though Chinese Communist Party influence in Harvard is like a giant snake.
Well, I would say that maybe Yale is more the kind of place that you might get eaten by a giant snake, given all of their secret societies.
Ooh.
Right?
Oh, right, like George Bush and the Skull and Bones, that sort of thing.
That does sound like Harry Potter song.
Yeah.
George Bush and the Skull and Bones. I like it.
All right.
All right, let's get into this wizarding world. How do we do it?
Let's do some gaming. Just move the cursor over.
All right,
and,
it goes over. And is it over? Am I? Oh, there I am. And here we go.
Mike Oliver says, "Who cares? I'm at work, so we can watch this."
Yes, that's the attitude. Screw work. There's gaming to be done.
got
Oh
some
yeah,
music in the
we got
game
the
here?
music. So I'm already a little bit into this game. Not very far. I just wanted to kind of get through all of the tutorials and stuff. We'll be all talking. So we're right in the middle of some action. And today we are playing as the wonderful wizard Hogsmeade the Thunderbutt.
I'm sorry, what?
Hogsmeade the Thunderbutt. The Thunderbutts are a proud line of wizards.
That sounds more like a
Oh, really? Proud feet, Thunderbutts. And look at how diverse everyone is. Hi. Hello, diversity.
Wait, what year is this?
It's set in the 1800s, and yet this is 1800s England, and it is incredibly diverse.
No, it's not England. Are you in Hogsmeade right now?
Yes, right now I'm in Hogsmeade.
But you know what's more unrealistic is how clean everything is.
Well, according to J.K. Rowling, in this time period, before they had plumbing and toilets, the wizards would just, go somewhere, poop on the ground, and then use magic to make it go away.
Yeah,
Some
magic
people
street
are saying the
cleaners.
music volume's too loud.
Okay.
Magic street cleaners.
Wait, so hang on a second. If they can magic their poop away from the street, can't they just magic it away from the bodies directly so they don't have to awkwardly squat in the corner?
Magic is very inconsistent.
It sounds like
Can
surgery.
you let us know if the game volume is too high still?
Yeah, I've turned it down. They're on a bit of a delay, so it should be good now. So first of all, let me just say that poop thing, that is real. That is something J.K. Rowling has said.
So it's canon.
It is canon. Also, like in this game, you can use magic to trim bushes. Wow. This is mostly what we're going to be doing today.
Trimming bushes?
Trimming bushes. That's
Like other people's bushes.
well, my goal is to become a dark wizard, so in some ways I feel like I own the place.
People are saying the game volume is still too loud, which is weird.
Yeah, I don't know how that could be possible.
It could be that mixer on the OBS.
Oh, yeah, maybe give that a try now. Oh, wait, I'd have to do this. Let's see if we can't get the sound fixed a little bit.
All right.
They said that somehow the game volume is 50% louder than us.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's very
Well,
interesting.
anyway, I'm turning this way down, so hopefully that'll fix it. Let's just get the cursor back.
Okay, we're back. All right. Well, yeah, so I guess, before you get into this game, we should maybe first address the owls.
Did you just kill an owl?
Sadly, one of the many things I don't like about this game is it doesn't let you indiscriminately kill. I want to be a dark wizard. So bad. I am in Gryffindor, though. They basically let you choose your house. And I'm a Gryffindor. Hello. And
So people are still saying they can't hear us talking, they can only hear the game.
Wow.
That's crazy. All right, why don't you
Can you
hit
turn
the,
the
hit the mute
volume
button? Hit the mute button on the game music.
All right, we'll see if that
And
does
then
anything.
You guys can let us know.
Can you hear us talking now, or are you still hearing the game?
We have actually muted the game on our end. So that wouldn't make any sense.
Nope, I don't have no idea. People
Alright.
aren't saying anything. So.
Okay.
Well,
Let's assume the best. So yeah, this game kind of caused a lot of controversy. Oh, can you see people move? Oh, you can see people move on the newspapers. This is the greatest game ever.
So
wow.
it's basically like
magic.
magic technology from like 2010.
You can't see people move on newspapers in 2010, man.
Yeah, on your iPad.
That's not a newspaper.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, never mind. I don't know what it is. Go ahead and blow something up, Chris.
It's a
I
fireworks
can't.
shop.
Yeah. Have you read Harry Potter? Are you familiar?
I have not read Harry Potter.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I might not be the best person to talk to about that then.
So people are saying that the sound effects are still louder than us.
How is that even? Oh, then
I
you know what
think
I need to
You
do?
need to do it in the game.
It's let's just do settings, and I'll just switch it to us while we mess with the settings. Let me
Volume.
just jump in and yeah. All right.
And we'll have that there. That's got to do something. Sound effect volume, make it half. Then maybe we can turn up a little bit on our end.
And
Pitch.
yeah, so I have to unmute it. It's gonna feel low.
Okay, but that should be
Fine.
fine.
That should be good.
This has to work.
So all right, let's get back to the game.
So obviously the controversy to this game is like bad audio mixing.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's really bad. So what do you know about Harry Potter then,
Oh,
Anderson?
I've watched all the movies.
Okay, I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like there's around like Thanksgiving time. That's like Harry Potter season.
Oh, that's like the only thing on TV.
Yeah.
I like it's a nice way to like you can sit with your family and spend time with them, but also not have to talk with them.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Wait, Thanksgiving or Harry Potter?
Well, both. I mean, you're not talking with Harry Potter either.
You just go around the circle and say, I'm part of this school.
What are you up to
Yeah.
now?
Ooh, a flue flame. Well, should we get into the game?
Sure. What are we supposed to be doing?
Okay, so I've done some stuff. I've gone to Hogsmeade to get like my wand and stuff. Now I gotta
Are
meet
you
this
supposed to
guy.
meet this guy? Okay.
Are you and Sebastian like really good friends?
No, I just came to the school, so I come into the school as a fifth-year student. I have some special rare
Wait,
power.
why do you start as a fifth year?
I don't know. It's like one of the mysteries that the game hasn't revealed to us. But yeah, I was on my way to school in a flying carriage with like this other wizard and like a Ministry of Magic person, and we got attacked by a dragon.
Uh-huh.
One of the guys got eaten by the dragon.
Oh no.
It was
So
pretty
it's like
serious.
it starts like Skyrim.
Yes, this game is basically a ripoff of Skyrim.
Can you do a mod where the dragon turns into Thomas the Tank Engine
I would
here?
hope if it's a good game.
Can you do a mod where you can be Pancreas King?
I officially have
Ooh,
all
I
the
probably
voice
could have
cards.
designed the character.
Okay,
Excellent.
some people are being really dirty
Did you
about
get
your
what you
wand in the
needed,
chat,
sister?
Chris.
I
I
clean
did.
my wand
So I
rigorously.
suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
I feel like I'm way too close to his face. What's this? Trouble in the magical world?
Whoa.
Well, that's terrifying.
I'm sure I remember how to play this game.
Yeah, just poke him with your wand magic. That's gonna work.
One partner!
Wow.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Yeah, I mean, the Wizarding World doesn't seem fun.
On the plus side, everybody has a wand and can defend themselves, right?
That's true.
I mean, is a wand enough to defend yourself from this guy?
What? Okay.
I had to press a button to dodge, and I did it.
Is this just training you how to fight, basically?
Basically.
Whoa.
Oops.
Are we weakening him at all?
I don't know.
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Well,
Eventually.
Yeah.
taken part of his life off there.
Oh boy, how do I play? Whoop.
Protego.
Yeah, that's a thing I can do. Ooh, I can.
Oh,
Oops, I pressed the wrong button.
Z.
Yes, Z is what I was trying to do. Z! Magic power Z! Come on.
What are you trying to throw towards, though?
Oh,
Looks like, yep, okay, that's a troll.
I was pressing the shift button. Don't worry, I know how to play. I'm a professional. Oh,
You're
God.
doing really well.
I swear I was doing better before. Cool. Okay.
Cheminsky
so-
says this is why we need assault wands.
Oh, hey, that's right. If only these kids had assault wands.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Oh. I swear I'm gonna like.
I mean, you're getting to him.
Yeah.
Does your magic
What? Why did you?
I don't know. Z.
does your magic like run out after you've used your wand a bunch?
No, there's no limit to magic. Yeah, this is fun.
I have to say this troll is actually really bad at defending himself.
Aha, there we go. Protego! Dang.
That's right, you lumbering loud.
Whoa.
He's faltering.
He's faltering, you see?
Do the job.
How are you not like
Wow.
being killed by this?
Because I'm a super
Is this
wizard.
a tutorial?
That Protego.
It's not as yeah, Protego, seriously. Doesn't work in dating.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, invoke ancient magic, you bet. Whoa!
Wow, that was ancient.
Whoa.
Hey, I got an achievement. Troll with the punches.
Troll with the punches.
What a game. Best game
Goodness.
ever.
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so.
I
It's all a
found
bit of
those
a blur,
gloves
to
in
be
a
honest.
treasure
Merlin's
chest.
beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an
So, I
understatement.
mean, I think it's sad that there was all
Nerve
this
like
controversy
that.
around this game.
The
'cause, like, I
makings of
just
an
wanna-
aura, if you ask me.
I
If
just want to
you
be
are
a witch or a
unharmed,
wizard. I just want to
Perhaps
role
the two of you
play
wouldn't
as
mind
the
helping
bride
me
of
put a
Satan.
few things
Peace.
back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer, Officer Singer, and thank you again.
I see. So she's a copper.
Oh gosh.
Whoa.
A magic copper.
Yeah. Oh, I have to repair the damage.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
Seems
I'll
like
go
an
and see what he
annoying
wants.
quest, but yeah.
Huh? Was that you? Were you talking to me? Were you talking to me?
Oh,
No, he's gonna talk to him. You go repair the damage.
You know, the nice thing about the magic world is that, like, you can
Revelio.
just- Nope, that's not the one. Yeah, there's just like a
Reparo.
magic spell. You can repair things.
Oh, very good. Good show, mate.
Yes, it's very
Oh.
British.
Oh God.
Is it the same spell to? Never mind.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Yeah,
There's a lot to repair.
sure is. There we go.
So, wow, that's pretty spectacular magic.
Yeah, it's like a
Ooh.
troll is nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just wave your. Oh, hey, all right, here we go. Let's trim this bush. That's what we need to be doing.
But
Yeah.
but can
Oh, yeah.
can the magic heal the wounds in our hearts?
I mean, you know, forget it. Forget the dangers of AI and like automation replacing jobs. Like wizards, like that gardening, that could have been done by a person.
Reparo.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Like, you know,
They didn't do more damage.
I'm surprised there aren't more protests against wizards, like taking people's jobs.
Well, I mean, there was like, you know, witch burnings. That's something.
Yeah,
Reparo.
that's a good point.
When was the last time we had a? Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there are parts of the world where things like that still happen. I still have to repair more damage.
Like
Shelley, how's the
Monty
how's
Python
the
had
chat?
some.
Thanks for joining the live stream, everyone. This is the biggest game of the year.
The magic is happening.
The magic is happening right before your eyes. even though we're just some muggles. Woohoo. Oh, yes.
Uncaring Spark says he'd love to have a spell to fix his broken bank account.
Why, that spell is the spell of capitalism. All right, there's something else I'm supposed to repair? What?
Yeah, it's only 6 of 7.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, it's the boxes,
Boxes.
in front of you. Other in
Fine.
front.
That can't possibly, like...
What did you do to those? You accidentally did something to them.
Yes,
though.
I did a reveal spell.
Reparo.
And it revealed the boxes to me.
And also the cat or dog.
That arrangement doesn't look so
Looks like a
repaired.
dead animal.
Somebody packaged a cat.
Maybe they're Egyptian.
So that's it.
Okay,
So-
that's
so
a
you're
good
good.
in-game answer. Ooh, there's a little thing there.
Yeah. now you're
Revelio.
supposed to speak
Collect an
to the
item.
shopkeeper.
Whoa.
I can-
Whoa.
Look at how magical I am.
Glad Rags Wizard Wear.
Glad rags. That doesn't sound right. We don't care about the lore. Yeah, here we go.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Why, good. Good. Let me just walk around in
Yes.
back of you.
You
Nice
know what's interesting
interior.
about this game is like when
And
you walked
rob
in
your
the door, like it actually just
Ooh, I got a stylish top hat. Yes, Matt?
what follows you walking in the door. Like almost every other game I've played, like it's like you enter the door and then the next frame is like you now are inside.
Oh, man, I mean, that's...
I'm s-
Games don't have loading screens anymore.
Hello, sir.
This
I
game
don't
had like a
believe we've
2-minute
met.
loading screen.
Allow
Well,
me
at the
to
very
introduce
beginning.
myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much
Oh,
more
in this
useful.
game, you can drink
I own
tea.
Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were.
Can you
Life-saving
afford this? No.
And as I
There's gotta be a
suspect this
button.
won't be your last
Can you wear
dangerous
glasses in this
encounter,
game?
I'd like
Yes,
to
you
give
can. You can
one
fully
such set of
customize.
robes. In thanks for what you did.
I think you can actually get glasses that give you some kind of protection.
How about like little round glasses?
Take the
Protection
robes.
from the sun.
Say thank you, sir.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now,
Wait,
The
let's
least you
try
could
this
do
on
is
the
absolutely
side,
nothing.
Shall we?
Come on.
Plenty for your perusal today.
What is
Take your
this?
time.
Traditional scroll. Wow. I could get a mask, just like Eyes Wide Shut. Wizarding age of consent is 15.
No.
That is true,
No.
You won't be disappointed. That's a
time to equip it. Oh, boy.
Ooh, gear screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
What did you get?
Select cloaks and robes and...
Press. Okay.
These are
Oh,
those are both
wow.
very boring.
What are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing
Whatever.
something. Well, that
What
was,
did he
that
give
was
you?
great.
Do you feel more traditional?
Can you find something bright and colorful? Like this shopkeeper has
Well, I can
like
get
a
all
fancy
kinds of
suit,
stuff.
right?
But I mean, do you want to spend your money on this though?
No.
Expect you
I
have a
don't.
sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two.
Oh
from
wait,
you.
your friend is from
Might help me
Slytherin.
forget that I was almost
Yeah.
pulverized
What are
by a
you?
troll.
I'm
I'd
Gryffindor.
say that I agree with
Do
I
you
you.
know.
do you
Perfect.
like do you
Three
pick
room
that
sixes
in
You
the
is
beginning?
basically
way.
pick,
Okay.
yeah.
But it's okay to have friends from different houses.
Ooh, look
I
at
sell even
this.
more battle
But they're tempting you to drink
Revelio.
butterbeer.
That's true. He's really leading me down a dark path. I don't know why the game is like. So the last music.
So you got to go to the bar now.
Yay, music. Interact. Wow. It's truly evil.
They really
what
need to
can
do this at like
Macy's?
Uniqlo. Yeah.
You're one of the youngsters talking about Uniqlo.
Talk about Uniqlo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just revealed.
Follow Sabat. All right, come on.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner.
Okay, so
You
if you're a
don't want
year
to know.
5 Hogwarts student,
Mm-hmm.
how come you don't know about the 3 broomsticks yet?
Well, because for some reason I was not involved in the wizarding world for some reason or another.
Okay.
Oh,
The game
exchange
hasn't told
student.
me. Well, there are. Oh. Oh. That guy had a top hat. We should probably check him out. He might be a capitalist.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. that all you needed was a distraction.
Oh,
I
okay.
gave you
So
a distraction.
I just watched a
there's
student
like a
take
goblin
down your
rebellion going
distraction.
on or something.
Who's this
And
child?
he's in charge
What are
of
you
it.
not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Justine McThunderbutt. That was a great
Very
choice.
intense panting.
Did they see us?
I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
Oh,
The
that's
goblin
how he,
from the
well, I
Daily
don't want to
Prophet.
necessarily skip. I want to
I knew I'd
up.
seen him somewhere.
Ooh, an hour.
You don't want to
Quickly, let's
appreciate
get
the
inside
wonderful
the three
voice acting?
broomsticks.
Yes, I guess we should admire this wonderful world that people probably spend a lot of time working on.
It's a treat to
I'm
see you lot
imagining like
I shall let
gamer
you know if I hear
slave
anything.
programming
Thank you,
camps.
Serona.
You be well.
I guess there are good goblins as well as bad goblins, just like there are good wizards and there are bad wizards. I'm a bad wizard.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
That's an interesting voice.
Heard about
for-
the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one.
Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
I'm a little confused.
Thanks for this.
Are they doing what I
pleasure.
think they're doing with this?
I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
So
Something's not
yes,
right.
obviously there was some controversy with
The
this
only
game,
brutes we
like
usually have to deal with.
J.K. Rowling
Untimely.
has had some views on transgendered individuals that
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving
not
just now?
appreciated by some, and so there
Your
was a
clientele's
movement
not
to
what it used to
boycott
be,
this
Serena.
game,
Not to worry, Victor.
which failed miserably
Once
because
the two of you
it's
leave,
like
the
made like
caliber
what
of my
$1 billion
clientele
or
will
something.
greatly
No, I
improve.
don't think so.
A trillion?
I wouldn't
No.
do that if I leave the orphanage.
Yeah.
Come now.
But
How much did we
the
pay to
wizarding
download
world.
it to Steam?
too much.
I'm
Business
okay for
account.
this one anyway.
But I think it's
My
interesting how the
friend
game
is
tried to kind of get
enjoying a well-earned
around the
butterbeer.
controversy, because like
Only
in the
want a quick
beginning where you're making
Perhaps you
character
didn't hear me.
selection, it doesn't ever say like
I
choose
said,
to be a
My
boy or a
friend is
girl,
busy.
One would think you all had enough
and
bloodshed
you
for
can
one
choose
day.
if you want to be in the witch or the
Can't feel
wizard
this.
dorm,
So,
regardless of what your
Mistakes is
character
what
looks
you
like. So my character
Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
could be staying in the
Can't
witch's
drink
dorm
butterbeer
if I
forever.
had selected it. But I didn't because I don't identify that way. I
Okay,
maybe identify as a
so-
pervert, but what?
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
The Shelley sigh is
Watch your
classic.
back.
So
Rookwood and Horror are worse than any trolls
this
you
is a
might
transgender
encounter.
character, apparently.
Serona.
Yeah.
Trolls?
Wow.
Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you,
You know,
not
I was
telling
just
me?
amazed at all the diversity.
promised to
that
tell
was
you
in this
everything.
game, but now it's also
But it's perhaps
transgender
best I do
people,
that later.
and yet the people didn't satisfy the mob.
And on that note, I think we should head back to
Shut
the
up.
castle.
There's a magic book page here.
Revelio.
Yay.
Wow.
But how'd you know that?
There was like it flickered for a bit. I really don't know what it does. Oh, and I can see all this other stuff. Oh, so slow. Oh, that's the run button. Okay, glad I found that.
Of course, this character is controversial.
Oh, good.
Wait.
Trans gamers have expressed their confused disdain for the
I'm certainly
insincere
glad
trans
Serona was there.
representation in Hogwarts Legacy.
Told you she was one of the good ones.
Oh,
I can see that.
I see.
She
I
didn't seem
didn't
at all
realize that was
intimidated by
insincere.
Rookwood and Harlow. I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his
Some
sights.
have told
But
Pink
we can
News
talk
it
later.
feels
For the
insincere
moment,
and
we
to
should
shut
return to the
trans
castle.
people up.
Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll
Yeah.
attack soon if she
Yeah, I
hasn't
totally got
already.
that. They were like,
Don't
I
want
mean,
to
like
risk
when that
another
character was like,
detention
by the
for
way,
getting back
trans
after
people,
hours.
be quiet.
Yeah. So like there's no pleasing people basically, it seems like, right? Because if there wasn't a trans character, there would be like, well, that's not as diverse representation, and because there is, then it's like considered
They're like just the bartender.
yeah, or like they're like, oh, this is insincere representation just to, you know, distract from the J.K. Rowling controversy. So there was really no way for the game to address this in a way that
Yeah.
would make people happy, right?
Which is interesting because, Rowling herself is, pretty left politically, a lot of her stand. Like, I mean, she kind of retconned Dumbledore to be gay. But yeah, just because, like, on this one issue, she didn't exactly toe a party line. There was, like, this whole movement against her.
I think it can be difficult sometimes to know where the party line is to toe.
Well, I think that for her, I mean, from what I've read, from what she said, it's less about being against trans people as, in her mind, protecting spaces for women who have been abused. And because she was molested herself, like, that's a big issue for her personally, right?
Oh, I didn't know that about her.
Like, she had some kind of, I think she was, I have to look that up, I guess, again, but I thought that something had happened to her where she felt like this was, like, a very personal issue to her.
It comes from her own like life experiences to have this specific view.
Yeah, well, like, she, I think one of the controversial things she did is that she funded a women's shelter,
Oh, what a monster.
but she didn't, like, it was like she didn't want, like, biological men in that space or something like, but then she was like, there are other spaces, like, there are other, like, nonprofits that will do that, but people were upset about it, I think.
Oh, yeah, I see. Well, that's another situation where it's very hard to please people because you want to be as inclusive as possible, but then also some of the women who've been abused might feel that they don't have a safe space if there's biological men, right? So it's just impossible.
Are we going to get banned from YouTube?
Well, you're the one
Probably.
who brought it up, so.
I know. I'm just wondering.
We should talk about less controversial things like
Harry
Chris's
Potter erotic fan fiction.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the segue from...
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
What?
And at your age, I thought you'd grown out of it. But I suppose
Oh, it's Harry. It's lore.
Oh.
We're
Whoa.
seeing the talking.
Somebody's being yelled at.
It's a female ghost. At least I assume. I haven't asked the ghost pronouns. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I
This
don't
is
know.
like when Ron got yelled at by his
Yeah,
mom,
the
right?
car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the ghost going? I'm very distracted from whatever my actual...
You're supposed to talk to Professor Fig.
All right, fine. I'll go talk to Professor Fig. Now, it's one thing that I found interesting playing this game after the last thing I played was Elden Ring, which is a game that is notorious for not holding your hand. Like, it basically doesn't even tell you how to play the game. But this game, like everything, like, it tells you exactly where to go, exactly what to do.
I mean, a good part of the audience for this is, like, younger people, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, are people still fans of Harry Potter now?
I'm
Like,
curious about that too.
Yeah, are 11-year-olds fans of Harry Potter now, or is that...
Oh, well, I mean, they
Now
shouldn't
people-
be. Like, a lot of the things that happen in Harry Potter are absolutely filthy. Or was that the fan fiction?
I think it was the fan fiction, Chris.
I mean, that is actually a legitimate thing. Like, the two have kind of blended in my mind in a lot of ways.
You don't know what the truth is anymore?
Basically. Follow the thing. Yeah, should we
Snakes
talk
can't
about that?
time travel, Chris.
Snakes can't time travel?
Yeah, like, wasn't it, like, part of the fan fiction you read that snakes can help you time travel? Like, you texted me that the bigger it's the snake, the further back in time you can go, or something like that.
Oh, yeah, there was something about that. Oh.
That snake's not the one that's stuck in Chris's mind.
Oh. Man, I don't like that.
Matt. Ugh. Yeah.
Wow, look at how bourgeois this guy is. He's got all the tapestries. Where am I going? Oh, a Ravenclaw. Well, yeah, should we get into that whole story about the unfortunate case of the Order of the Phoenix that was actually not the real Order of the Phoenix?
Should I tell the story?
Yeah, that'd be great, because then I can play. It's a little hard for me to do these two things.
So, back in 2016, or I guess 2017, this is July of 2017. So at the time, I was working a different job. Like I was working at an ad agency, and then I get this random text from Chris one day when I'm at my job, and he
Because
was
I was
like,
very disturbed.
he was like, "Hey, so Chris is was a late bloomer when it came to Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
You hadn't read the books."
Yeah, when it first came out, I was like, I'm just not interested. But then actually, what changed it was there
Whoa,
we go.
what
I
is
missed
that?
Actually, Matt, you and I had made a trip to Florida because Trump had invited Xi Jinping to Mar-a-Lago, so we were there.
And we bought a Big Mac for Xi Jinping.
That's true, but that's unrelated to Harry Potter. Basically, on the plane ride, somebody was watching the movie.
Okay.
And I was like, the movie looks kind of fun. Maybe I should read these Harry Potter books. And so that's why, 2 decades after the fact, I finally started reading Harry Potter. And man, I tore through them. They were fantastic.
Professor,
Then
I'm glad to see you.
And
Things got weird.
how did you get
Thank
these
Merlin
books,
you're
Chris?
in one piece. I heard about the attack.
Well,
Did you buy them in the bookstore?
Well,
Sir,
no,
the
I
troll
found
wearing armor.
this online store that was selling the whole
It had
collection
that dark
for
glow like the
a
dragon
suspiciously
colour.
low price.
Goblin
And you're like, "This
silver.
sounds legit."
And I was like,
Ranrock
hey, yeah,
used
it's
it to
cheap,
control
great.
the dragon.
And
How?
the first 4 books were
why
great.
send trolls to-
They were the
They were
actual
there because
books.
of me. I overheard
But then the
Ranrock
5th
calling
one
Victor
So-
left me with some questions.
Yeah,
Ranrock
so I
was
got
in
this text
Hogsmeade
from Chris, and
with
I'm going to read the
Rookwood.
text, and it says,
The
"So
trolls were
Dudley
Ranrock's
dies in
distraction
Harry
so that
Potter,
Rookwood
right?"
could get to me.
And I was like,
he
"Do you
would have
want him
had
to?"
Sirona and the patrons
And then
at the Three
Chris goes,
Points.
"No, I just got to the part where he was
This is
killed,
great
but
news indeed.
If
my friend didn't
Ranrock's
remember
goblins
that, so I
and
just wanted
dark
to make
wizards
sure
are
I'm not
after you,
reading some
they
weird
want
fan
what we found
fiction."
in that vault.
Oh, how
It was-
prophetic.
It was kind of prophetic because your intuition knew that there was something wrong here,
There
right?
was something very wrong.
You said you
And I
discovered
was like,
something in it.
"What book are you
Yes,
on?" And
yes.
Chris was like, "Finishing up Order of
I
the
discovered
Phoenix."
an inscription.
And I was like,
When
"He
I read
doesn't
it aloud,
die
this
in
map
Order of the
appeared.
Phoenix. Are you serious?"
Clever
And then Chris
enchantment.
goes, "Dudley
It's a
doesn't
map
jump
of
off a
Hogwarts, to
building?"
be sure. But I
Yeah,
do not
because the
know
evil
where it
wizards
leads.
did the mind control thing and had him
leads to
commit
the library.
suicide.
So then I was
Ooh,
like, "He
restricted
doesn't die,"
section, to be
and Chris is
precise.
like, "You're trolling
It's
me."
beyond.
Like,
see
and so I was
traces
like,
of
"What are
magic
you
there
reading?
on
Why
the
is he
map."
jumping off the building?" And
I
yes, you told me he
suspected
was
you would
placed
see
under
something.
Imperious curse
Shall
and
we
made to
go?
jump off his
I
school by the
appreciate
rat
your
guy.
enthusiasm, and
And
I'm
then
eager
this
to
is where
discover
things
what
started
we
to
may
get
find
really
there as
weird.
Well. But
Well, they were
if
already
our
weird for me
experience
by that
Yes.
point. I was just
let
sharing the
alone what
weirdness.
happened to
So then he
Miriam,
was like,
could
"Okay,
be
so
anything.
Dudley's never forced to
It's
commit
that the
suicide."
path
And I was
we're
like,
on
"Nope."
is
And then
terribly
Chris
dangerous.
says, and this
I'd
is
like
when
you
the
to work
world
with Professor
really
Hecat a
opened
bit
up.
before we continue.
And I assume the
Sir,
scenes where
how
Harry
dangerous
and
could the
Hermione
library
get
be?
intimate.
Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are.
And
only
I
after
said,
a book,
"Okay,
but we
now
should be
you're
prepared
trolling
for
me."
anything. Once you've
And
honed
then
your
Chris says,
defensive
"No.
magic further, come and see
Wizarding
me.
age of consent is 15.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I was very confused why the Harry Potter book was giving that detail.
And then I told you that there was no sex in Harry Potter. And you're like, "What? The Order of the Phoenix was full of sex."
There was a lot.
Yeah.
There was something about an owl-based text messaging system.
Well, I mean, that is kind of real that they use owls
I
to
don't think
communicate.
I'm ready for
But,
this just yet.
like, here's where I was like, "Did you not think that this is weird for a kid's book? For there to be a ton of sex in it?" And Chris was like, "I had heard they got more mature and dark as it went on." And then he goes, "Okay, so I think I know what the answer is going to be. But did Draco and
I
Ginny
don't think
fake
I
a
can do
rape
this now.
scene?"
Has to come back.
And I'm sitting in my office, which is an open plan office, and I am laughing so hard I am crying and shaking at this point because I was just like, "What is going on?" And then I was like, "Okay, Chris, I need you to give me a rundown of what happened in the book." And Chris goes, "What sick freak wrote this?" OMG.
I was really upset because it was a long, long book, and I spent a lot of time reading it. And I was like, it didn't quite capture the magic of the previous books. And so I just felt so lied to. Well, go on, Shelley.
All right. So, okay, so here's the part where Chris sends me a excerpt from the fan fiction, and he prefaced it with, "Sorry, Shelley, these are things I'd never thought I'd text to you." And then it says, "I checked the clock. It's after midnight. Happy New Year, Harry." She leaned over him and kissed his lips, and it would have been a quick kiss, done and over with, if he hadn't lost all pretense of control at that point and put his hands in her hair and opened his mouth under hers. That was all it took. He gave up.
Sorry, the
He
other students
surrendered. He
weren't more
kissed her like
friendly.
he was
That's
afraid
kind
he'd
of
never
you.
kiss her again,
I
with a
suppose there are few
desperation that was
decent souls
shattering.
here. I wanted to make some
I'm
new
guessing this
friends,
is Hermione,
so I
right?
brought my collection down to the
And
common
Probably.
room.
Like,
My gobstone
he felt he
collection,
was
that is.
clutching at life
I was
after
hoping someone would
experiencing
want to
far too
play.
much death.
I
He
even
pulled
know
her
what
onto him, and
gobstones,
now she was
little
lying on
balls,
top of him. I
like
don't know if I'm going to
marbles.
still be able to read this.
Maybe.
Well, you get the idea. You get
It's
where that's
afraid
going.
of the foul-smelling
He could no longer hide from her what his body wanted. He could tell she could feel it when she broke the
That's
kiss
what
and
I
looked
tried
down
to
at him
tell
with
everyone.
wide, surprised eyes. But
People
it
can
did
be
not
so
phase her,
cruel.
spelled
Just
incorrectly.
because
Oh
they're
no,
sprayed
actually,
all
no,
over
it was
smelly
right. He did not
gobstones
phase her. She
It's their
moaned and
own
leaned
fault for
down to kiss his
losing.
chest. Okay, here's where.
Imelda
Okay,
Uh-huh,
blah blah
uh-huh.
blah. Unbuttoned her
Have the camera on
nightshirt.
us. Yeah.
Unbuttoned her nightshirt. She gasped. Something kissing down her body. Okay, here's the part where I'm gonna censor this.
Yeah, we get the idea.
But then,
Rather an
for some
overreaction on their
reason,
part.
he heard
I'll
unbidden
say.
in his head a
Anyway,
voice that
I can't
almost
work
brought
out
him
how to get
crashing
them
down
back
to
on my
earth.
own.
All
I don't
caps.
think I know the
Just
necessary
because you
spells
can
yet.
doesn't mean
I
you
need
should.
someone, perhaps
And
a
that's the end of
selfless
this
and
That was,
section.
that was the
talented
moral
fifth year to
theme
help me.
of the book.
And I was just like, I can't believe you thought this was real. And then Chris goes, yes,
Do
in
you have any
hindsight,
suggestions
it's
on
so
how to get your
clear.
gobstones down from their
Yeah.
hiding spots?
But I
If
mean,
knew
there was
that, I'd get
just
them myself.
like there was this whole part where Harry
Whoever
learned
gets
to
that
transform
got
into a
there
griffin.
somehow.
It was awesome.
I'll see what I can do.
So
I'd appreciate the help.
a couple questions
If
I
you
have.
do find
Yeah.
all
Well,
the
also
gobstones,
just to conclude
do
what
come
happened
and
with
see
this
me
is
again.
Shelley posted
I'll be
the
back to
excerpts
playing
of this
Snake Pit and
onto Twitter,
Jackstone
and it
by
went
myself
super
in no
duper
time.
viral.
Yeah,
Like more
this
viral than anything I've
tweet
done with China Uncensored.
has like 48,000 retweets and 121,000 likes.
Wow.
And then it got to the point where I was starting to get text messages. Like I was starting to get replies from, people from different media wanting to know if they could use these tweets in their story. And that's how Chris and I got interviewed by BuzzFeed.
Yeah. Good times. So anyways,
I mean, you got some things right. Like, you were just like, what if I end up liking the alternative story better?
well,
I bet
did.
most
High
fans
places
would
around
be
the school
happy
for
about
Zenobia's
Harry and
gobstones.
Hermione
Yeah,
getting together.
Harry and Hermione got in a relationship instead of stupid Ginny. That was stupid. What else? I mean, he turns into a flying griffin. That's awesome. Other things. Well, so like apparently what happened was like there was a huge gap between when Rowling rolled out. What do you call it?
The Goblet of Fire, Book 4.
Ooh, I
and Good
found
Book 5.
something.
Zenobia's
Uh,
gobstones.
Levioso.
Nope.
Reparo.
Nope.
Is there an Accio?
There we
Oh, that's
go.
one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Cool. So yeah.
So there's a gap between the third book and the fourth book, or
No,
something?
fourth book and the fifth book.
Yeah, and so I guess in that time, like a lot of fan fiction authors tried their hand at writing
So-
more Harry Potter.
So then,
They took on the duty.
but
Yeah.
so the funny thing is like somehow, someone put the first four real books.
Oh yeah, my
plus,
special collection.
plus 3 fan fiction.
Well,
books.
I mean, so in my defense, like, how could I have been tricked? Well, first of all, I was in a book collection where the first 4 books were the right books.
I did do something mean to you where I kind of trolled you into thinking the fourth book also wasn't real. Because I was like, hey, tell me what happens at the end of the fourth book. And you told me what happened. And I was like,
better
no,
keep
that's
an
not
eye
what
on high
happened. And
places
you were
around
like,
school for Zenobia's
no!
Oh, Shelley, that's
Well,
so
yeah, like
mean.
my whole Harry Potter world was falling apart. Oh wow, I have no idea what I'm actually doing in this game.
And then there's part where you were talking to me about like the rape scene, like the fake rape scene that they faked up for some reason. And then you said, does the book even start with Hermione sending Harry a picture of herself in a bikini? I think at that time you were thinking that someone had taken the real one
and like
just
made
added,
some changes. I was desperately trying to like make it make sense.
Yeah, I think that the other thing, and this raises a big question for me, is once you realized, like you just finished reading this fake book 5, right?
Yes.
And then you understood from Shelley and this whole process that, okay, this was like a fake thing. And then you didn't stop there. You proceeded to actually read the rest of the erotic fan fiction.
Well, so they had a thing going.
Wait a minute. There was something about necrophilia?
I think there was, yeah. I don't exactly. Oh, also it was cool because like Harry kind of befriended Draco. They had like this thing going on. That was fun.
Draco and Ginny were together.
Yeah, Draco and Ginny were together. And so like this author, like she decided to keep going after she wrote the first one. So she wrote, what would be the next 3 Harry Potter books. So, what am I?
There was also birth control in this book.
Yeah, there was birth control, and I was like, that's a weird thing to add. But I mean, I guess that makes sense. Wizards would probably need birth control of some kind, right?
Okay, here's the pet snake part. Does Harry have a pet snake?
Accio.
Yeah.
And you were like, her name's Cassandra, Sandy for short. Oh, they have the sight so they can see into the future. The bigger the snake, the further ahead. So it wasn't time travel. I got that wrong. It was that like snakes can predict the future.
Yeah. No, I want to go down. Stupid.
Snape is
wizard.
redeemed. He and Harry have a beautiful.
Oh yeah, they have like a friendship. They like get along. Well, so anyways, the second book was really good.
High places around the school
Really good is probably overselling it. Come on, get down off the ladder. No, get off the ladder. Get off the ladder. Oh God, get off the ladder. There we go. Yeah, so like in the second book, Voldemort comes to Harry and it's like, hey, I'm sorry I killed your mom.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's like, I overreacted. Together, we can do a time travel spell and go back in time and prevent me from killing your mom. Won't that be awesome? And Harry's like, I probably shouldn't trust you. But he does it anyways. Yes, this is the quest I want to do. So they go back in time.
Handy
and
resource indeed.
Stop talking
field
to me.
guide.
I don't know you. But essentially, what happens by preventing? So like Voldemort goes to like kill Harry and the mom, and Harry is like does like some stupid mind control spell on the mom, so she just agrees to whatever Voldemort says, and so Voldemort like puts some magic spell on Harry to make him like a slave to him in the future or something. So anyways, basically what happens is because by saving his mom, Voldemort never died, and so it was like this alternate timeline where Voldemort was still never fell. He was more in power. I hope this isn't a professor. That would be very wrong.
You just like it was like a very long cutscene for petting a cat, right?
They do that for every cat.
Oh, okay.
There are cats all over this game, and you can.
Do you think there's an overlap of like Harry Potter fans and cat lovers?
Yes.
Possibly. This is just a wall.
How do you get behind the wall?
I must learn fire making charm. So how do I do that? Ah!
Are you supposed to follow this beam of light?
I must learn fire making charm. Well, I learned that if I go through the door, go through. I'm on. Whoa. Hello. Okay. Maybe this is the charm.
There's so much detail in this game. It's pretty incredible.
Actually, yeah.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Like,
what?
Every room is so messy and full of stuff that someone had to design and build.
You're following the wrong thing, man.
Yes, I should have been paying attention instead of reliving erotic fan fiction.
Can we take a little break because there's something that I wanna.
Okay, sure.
Because Anderson brought these for us from Taiwan. And by the way, for those of you who joined late, this is Anderson.
Hello, I'm Anderson.
Anderson edits some of our China Uncensored videos and podcast China Unscripted. So, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
And is also a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's your freestyle game?
Ooh, how's my freestyle game? You
Yeah.
want to rap about Harry Potter?
I want to see if you can rap up.
Yeah, let's do
rap
it.
about Harry Potter.
Let me lay down a beat. All right.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! I'm gonna die of secondhand
We don't-
embarrassment right here.
Jeez. It wasn't the erotic fan fiction. It was this.
No.
We're playing a game full of magic. I play the game, it's a habit. I like to play, it's like practice. Because I had this. This is a good beat. He practices.
Hello.
Want to jump in?
Me.
This is not me. I don't think we're gonna stop Matt. Matt, what about the pineapple things? Don't you want to eat a pineapple thing?
from battling the odd troll, I
Please put a pineapple thing in your mouth.
as well, but couldn't
That was also something from the fan fiction.
Oh no!
Put the pineapple?
Put a pineapple in your mouth.
Well, so Anderson, you got us this Jada.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I saying that right?
No, you got it right. Yeah,
Because
Jada.
I always have trouble with the Taiwanese
The romanization.
romanization.
Yeah.
So Jada pineapple pastries from
I'll be satisfied
the
just knowing where it
my
is.
favorite province of China, Taiwan. Well, I'm gonna have it. I don't know if anyone else.
Well,
is.
Matt,
look if
the
I can find the time.
chat appreciates your sick beat.
Meet me
That's
back
good.
here
Did
if
you
you
guys-
find
Thank
Do
you,
you guys
chat.
want any?
Thank you.
I mean, you probably
No,
eat
I-
a lot of them.
No, y'all first.
I might pass because I don't think I can play and eat.
They do also